means in like in some New Age sense, but in a relational sense, that God reveals himself through prayer. Did you know that God reveals himself in prayer? God will reveal himself to us in prayer, whether it be through his word or circumstances or even just that still small voice that will speak to our hearts. But you know what I find? It's not so much that God doesn't want to speak to us in prayer. It's very often that we just don't like what God wants to say.
That's true.
Because when we come to God, we tend to come to God with an agenda.
Yep, list.
Right?
Yeah.
And when God is not looking at that agenda very favorably, we do what? It's not unusual for us to get selective hearing.
Children.
We're like children in that regard. Have your children ever had selective hearing?
All the time.
Hey, I said this. Well, I heard this. I don't know where you got that. Because it's not what I said. And you recognize that there's some little truth in it, there's some little nugget there, but they kind of took it out of context. Because why? Because they wanted to hear one thing and you said another.
That's right.
If we come to God, he will give us insight, he will give us wisdom, he will give us understanding. But we must be open to hearing what he has to say. Once again, I go to the garden. Jesus came and said, Father, please take this cup from me. I don't want to drink this cup. I don't want to endure this. But, nevertheless,